Right, welcome back. You're watching a Money Monday edition of Liquid Lunch on Biz TV. I'm John Tobacco. And you know what? When you're hot, you're hot. Here in New York, it is boiling. It's 1,000 degrees outside. You could boil a chicken in my pool right now. That's how hot it is. The pool water's hot. I was in it yesterday. It was literally like a bath. It was better than being out in just a full staggering heat. But in any event, Overstock.com. Another stock, and I don't talk about single stocks a lot. Most of the time when I'm talking about single stocks on this show, since we started, it's being short. Like I'm short companies like Nike and commercial realty companies like Brookfield Asset Management, Simon Property Group, AMC Theaters, Macy's, Gap stores, all stores that are really, really reliant on indoor commercial retail. And all of those shorts since February are winning big, okay? But one stock that I've been talking about for a while to the upside, just 3 months ago, was $4. I started telling you recently, $40, $50, that they'd really turned it around in a lot of ways. Much cooler ad campaigns, much more competitive pricing, and more importantly, the quarantine actually brought a whole bunch of their loyal customers out in force. And obviously some new customers, because they're on fire, doing really well. And their cryptocurrency division, T0, which I was the vice president of, is also seeing some tremendous gains by a lot of positive things happening. They just signed up their first security token to trade on the ecosystem. So lots of things happening there. And again, you never see this on the major news networks, especially CNBC. There are people who are paid to talk to you about stocks. They never go back and show you, oh, look, he was right, or oh, look, he was wrong, because they're mostly wrong. They're all shilling for a different reason, so they don't like to put their record up on display. Even when they're right, they don't like to tell you, because then they have to tell you when they're wrong, okay? So I tell you when I'm right, to hopefully you'll get a little more confidence in taking a look at the things I'm telling you I'm doing for myself. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm drinking White Claws as we speak right now. It is hot out. And on Friday, I've been telling you that I thought that comparing the business models with Wayfair at 200, I think that Overstock is a tremendous buy. And take a look at what I said about Overstock on Friday. Overstock at 53 bucks, up 30 cents today. Quite the week, quite the month, quite the 3 months. And Overstock announces that they will be trading Aspen Coin, a ski resort digital currency. So you can buy a little piece of a ski resort if you want, using a cryptocurrency that'll trade on Overstock's T0 platform. More great news every day coming out of that company, and quite frankly, I think there's going to be some monumental news come like September. So I would be not short, because shorts are getting their rear ends handed to them in Overstock, and I would be biased long. And if you trade options, you know, I would try to look for some options with like September-ish on them, and you could make a, if you ask me, a nice score. I think the stock's going to 100, and I think there could be some other bonus news in there that would be real good for everyone involved, including me. That was Friday. The stock was $53. A little bit after that, I went on to talk about how Bitcoin at 9,500 could easily break 10.3. The Bitcoin happened, and just to bring you up to speed on what's happening with Overstock since Friday, 53 bucks closed on Friday. And if you want to take a look at where it is today coming into the show, and I think more great things ahead, the stock is up almost $4 today at 57.16. And this thing is like a house on fire. Like, you can't get in the way of this thing right now. And they've done some clever things. They gave out a dividend recently, which was a digital dividend, which has given a whole bunch of short sellers a real nightmare of a headache, because they can't cover their shorts. And Overstock keeps coming out with organic news that's positive, and the shorts are squeezed like you can't believe. And the only thing worse for the shorts than that is the fundamentals are actually coming behind it. It's not just some one big news announcement and there's a pop. This thing has been pounding short sellers for months now. And believe me, over the course of my life, I've been involved with Overstock in so many different ways. And one of them was in the former CEO Patrick Byrne's jihad against short sellers, where he exposed basically the whole industry for manipulative naked shorting. So we were in proverbial holy war between those of us for free capital markets, unmanipulated stocks, and fair trade, and the evil cabal of short sellers who use the media and blogs and other things to spread bad news so they can make money by pounding stocks down. If stocks are bad, shorting is good. You can find fundamentally poor companies that make money because they go down as they're supposed to go down. Okay, there is another group of people out there that try to make stocks go down, and that's the bad ones. Those are the manipulators, and every so often, the good guys get the bad guys in a vice. And right now, Overstock's got them in quite the precarious position. And Jonathan Johnson, Sam Noslehi, and the management team over at Overstock is backfilling with great fundamentals, strength, growth, and that's the worst news a short seller could hear, because there's no end in sight as far as I could see. And I broke down a couple of weeks ago for you how, you know, with this whole conspiracy theory about how Wayfair is selling cabinets with missing children's names on them, that's a little too deep for me. But what I do know about Wayfair is they've never made money in history, ever. Every time they need more money to run these big advertising campaigns, they issue more stock and they dilute the existing shareholders. So there's like almost no possibility, if you know anything about markets, there's almost no possibility of Wayfair ever making money. So if that stock's $200, I think it's safe to say Overstock, with the fundamentals, the growth, and the tremendous innovation in their crypto division, I think the stock could easily be 100, and that's, you know, what I'm betting on. You figure out if that's for you, but take a closer look at it. If you're thinking about buying Wayfair or Etsy or whatever, look at Overstock stock, and you'll see that as far as I'm concerned, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't know anything, but I know a good company when I see one, and if I didn't, I'd be shorting it, which I'm not. Take a quick break. Don't short us now. Stick with us. We're going to kick off hour 2 right after this, and hopefully we'll be joined by Frank Morano.